Hello YouTube, I'm Cara. Down here on the floor is Sterling, and welcome to our 405 square foot studio apartment. So today for the video, we are going to be talking all things benches and stools. Something that I learned very quickly when I moved into a studio apartment was that it is so important for your furniture that you choose is lightweight, because it's constantly having to be moved, especially with cleaning, especially with Sterling. I am needing to regularly pick up ottomans, move things out of a corner so that I could get the dog hair up. So selecting multi-purpose pieces can be a really helpful thing when you're thinking about furnishing your studio apartment. So I have in this apartment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 different like stools or benches type deal that I use kind of interchangeably. I move them around. All of them have multiple purposes, which helps the apartment to not feel boring. I can easily kind of switch out this bench for a different bench. And different purposes that I use the benches for in my studio apartment are things like plant stands, extra seating when guests are over, a coffee table, a side table, an entryway table, a footstool, a step stool. So I use this one in particular right now, my coffee table, but it's also been a side table. I also grab it real quick to grab something off of the top shelf of a counter or of a cabinet. So because it saves a little time than pulling out my step stools. My side table on the other side of the bed, you can't see it from this angle, but there is a little side table that has a lamp and a phone charger next to it for your phone. I'm using that little stool as like a nightstand. Other times that I've used it as a side table for drinks. I've used it as a plant stand. I've used one as a stand for my Christmas tree that I can share some photos of. That was a great use of it. Oftentimes it's for a footstool. I sometimes flip it over and use it for storage. I have one as a bench that has been used as extra seating. Right now it's being used as an entryway table. I'm gonna go through each of them and show you some of the different functions in a video form. So I'm gonna pan some different things so you'll see the same bench or the same stool used in multiple ways in my studio apartment. All of them are lightweight, all of them can easily be moved, and all of them can have different functions. And I'll definitely make sure to link everything, so if you are interested in knowing where they're from, I'm happy to answer that, or you can always find it online to know it. So take a look at the different stools and benches in my apartment and think about how you can do something like this in your own. Thank you as always for being here. If you haven't already, please subscribe below. But yeah, here comes the video of all things benches and stools and ways to use it. Thanks for being here. Bye! And if you haven't already, subscribe. Okay, so I won't be talking for long, but hi Sterling. Sweetest pup. Y'all will hear me just giving a little bit of commentary based on the different objects and benches and stools in my home. So this one in particular is from Target. It's currently as the entryway. I've also used it as extra seating and a side table. This is one I didn't mention earlier, but it is a stool I got off of Amazon for my shower. I only have one small shelf, so this is really nice for extra storage or shelving within my shower from Amazon. So this is a configuration that my living room usually is in. So the woven bench is the coffee table, and I have the couch set up with the ottoman as an L. So I'm gonna make some changes. This is a perfect example of the benefit of those things being lightweight. Here I'm using it as a step stool. I do have a step stool in my apartment, but sometimes you're just feeling a little lazy.
So now I'm gonna move it over as a side table. And I'm gonna move my couch ottoman to the other side to create a different L shape, which kind of opens it up and really makes this feel like a complete living room space. I'm pulling out this bench. This is the one I used for my Christmas tree stand to give it that extra height since my ceilings are so high. But currently in this space, I'm gonna be using it as a footstool or almost like a coffee table even. I wanted to give you guys a feel of this space from this corner with this new configuration. Hi, Sterling. Sweetest pup again. One more angle. And what's up, City Hall? Y'all, this view never gets old. Hello to William, or Billy Penn, so we call him. Sleepiest pup. So I'm gonna move things now again. Moving this ottoman. This sofa is great too because I can attach this ottoman if I want to, but I like to keep it unattached so that I can move it for these different purposes. The woven benches from Target. This small bench I'm moving now is probably 20 years old. It is my sister's old Papasan stool that she got when she was in high school. And she's in her late 30s now, so it's old. It's been with us for a while. So I'm gonna move that over. And I'm gonna move the ottoman to the center and almost create it like its own coffee table. In a space this small, sometimes creating a gap like that makes it feel a little bigger, in my opinion. I'm gonna move my tray to the side here. Like benches and stools, trays are something I've got lots and lots of as well. So maybe at some point we'll do a YouTube about that. So I'm walking around here. I'm gonna show you the small stool I have as my side table or my nightstand right now on the other side of the bed. Just enough room for a small lamp and a cell phone, but I'm gonna pick it up, so lightweight, one hand. I'm gonna move it over and I'm gonna show you guys how I often use it as a plant stand as well. This little bench is from Target as well, or this little stool, it's from Target as well. I got my mom one as well for her birthday. She loves it. She uses it next to her tub, I think, as like a little side table next to her tub for when she takes baths. So I'm gonna move it over, move Sterling's paw. I'm gonna move the woven bench back to the center as a coffee table. And I will now use this little stool as a plant stand, which really changes the whole feel of the space. So that's it. Thank you guys, as always. Ask questions in the comments and stay tuned for more.